There's nothing like sleeping at night knowing that I have dividends coming in, knowing that I have that hedge against the unexpected. What if something happens? Hey everyone, it's Ian Lopuck back with another video about dividend growth investing. Today's video is about how dividends are the ultimate hedge against unexpected events in life. And I want to start today with a personal story. This week has been really rough on me. I have been very sick. In fact, I'm not fully recovered yet. I don't even know if I have the full strength to be doing this video right now, but I wanted to do it to share an important message with everyone out there. And basically, I believe I came down with the norovirus. This is a virus commonly known as the stomach flu. Basically attacks your stomach. It causes just very bad symptoms. And I even had to go to the hospital, get an IV drip. I lost so much fluids. I became dehydrated. So this took its toll on me, and I was out of work for a large part of this week, and I'm just now getting back on my feet. And this is the precise reason, honestly, that I think dividend growth investing is so important. Unexpected events come up in life. People get sick, sometimes really sick, like I got this week. Sometimes it's just, you just can't get better. It just takes time, and you're out of work for those days. If your work tends to be tied to how many hours you put into your work in terms of the money that you receive, you're out that money. You're out that work. And that's very problematic because humans are not machines. Humans get sick, things come up in life, and income can be very volatile in that case and very unexpected. What I love about dividend growth investing, and for those of you that don't know, I like to invest in stocks that pay a growing stream of dividends over time. And a dividend basically is just a quarterly payout typically that represents a portion of the company's earnings that the company returns to shareholders. The best companies in the world raise their dividends every year. And over time, if you're in it for the long term, dividend income can be quite substantial for people who invest in these world-class companies. The reason I think this dividend income is so important is dividends don't get sick. Companies don't get sick. And so when I'm sick, when I was in the hospital, when I had my IV drip and I couldn't really do anything, at least I had the comfort of knowing that my dividends are still coming in to my bank account. The companies that I had invested in, rain or shine, night or day, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, they are generating income for me. And this is very comforting. It gives me flexibility in my life to focus on getting better. It gives me the flexibility to say, hey, Ian, maybe I should take one more day off. Maybe I should take 2 more days off to experience a full recovery rather than rushing back into work. Now, obviously, I'm at the point in my investing career where the dividends are starting to get pretty nice, but they're nowhere near big enough to cover all of my living expenses. But that being said, they provide a nice buffer at this point. And so the fact of the matter is, dividends are a hedge for me. They're a hedge against getting sick. I was sick this week. My dividends kept rolling in. Dividends kept coming in to my bank account. So they're a hedge against the unexpected. And this is fundamentally why I think dividends are so important, is because they're very, very predictable. So how else are dividends a hedge? Well, let's just think about a job. In many jobs, in many careers, I would say for most people out there who are in the labor force, at some point or another, someone, odds are you may lose a job. And it may be because you got laid off. It may be because the company is closing shop. It may just even be your own decision. It may be, look, I want to lose my job because this isn't doing it for me anymore. I want to change career paths, but it's going to take me some time to get my new job. It's going to take some time. It may even take a year. Maybe I want to go back to school, learn something completely different, and take a new path in life. Life is unexpected. Things happen. And so jobs are great, and I've been in the workforce for a long time, and I actually really enjoy what I do. I love it. But that being said, there's nothing like sleeping at night knowing that I have dividends coming in, knowing that I have that hedge against the unexpected. What if something happens? What if something happens not even to my job, but to one of my income streams? I have multiple streams of income. Income can dry up. Dividends, especially if you diversify really well, are very predictable over time. So in my opinion, they're a great hedge against the unexpected things in life, such as getting sick, such as either losing or leaving your job. How else are dividends a hedge? Well, the other thing is just uncertainty. You hear in the news these days a lot about automation. And in fact, because of this very reason, I have invested in a company, IBM, just in terms of full disclosure. I'm long on the company, I own it. Because of their investment in the Watson infrastructure in terms of what they're doing with automation. It's amazing. I think it's a long-term play, and I think that company has a really good dividend right now. I think it's hovering upwards of 4% right now in this market. Incredible starting yield. But that's a story for another day. The fact of the matter is you hear about automation, and automation over time, it may take away the need for certain jobs. And so it may just change things in society. There may be uncertainty about what are people's roles in society over time. And again, if you have a stream of dividend income coming in, very well diversified from world-class companies that have many years track record of increasing the dividend every year that is compounded over time, and you get in at a reasonable entry point, you hold for a long amount of time, you're in it for the long term, dividends are a hedge against uncertainty. Because let's say automation does happen, let's say there's fewer jobs. Well, you still have your dividend income coming in. It's a buffer for you. And if you're persistent at it long enough, like I intend to be, one day it will cover your living expenses. It will exceed your living expenses. And so whether there's automation or not, it just gives everyone flexibility. Hopefully, when I look at this whole automation debate out there, what I hope happens over time is the automation frees people up to really focus on their passions. And that passion, hopefully, is more on the creative side of things than on the manual work side of things. So I hope that the automation may free people up of some of the tasks that they don't enjoy doing. But nonetheless, some of those tasks may be yielding really good income right now that may dry up for certain people. I just don't know. But because I don't know, why not have a hedge in place that is a hedge against all this uncertainty? So at the end of the day, I love dividends because they're predictable. But I also love them because once you have the dividends coming in, these are basically employees of yours. These are employees that they don't get sick like a human does. These are employees that don't get tired. They can work 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. These are employees who their skills improve over time. And what I equate that to is every company is investing in innovation. They're getting better and better. And because of that, or the best companies at least, the ones I invest in, because of that, the dividends are going up over time. So I kind of look at that like when you work and you increase your skills, typically or oftentimes at work you get a raise. Well, the dividends in the stocks you own are doing that as well. They're giving shareholders a raise because the skills are improving. And dividend companies can get more efficient over time. Their margins can get better. Their revenues can get better. The dividend effects can compound over time. And so I really love dividends for all of these reasons, that they are an amazing source of replicating income, of creating a buffer in one's lifestyle, and a buffer just against the uncertainty that is out there in the world today. And whether your dividend income exceeds your living expenses, or maybe you're just getting started and it's very small, it doesn't matter. There's a whole spectrum. And like I said, my dividends don't cover all of my living expenses, but they've got into a reasonably nice place that I'm happy with. And just when I was out sick this week, they gave me some level of comfort. And I really, really appreciate that. So this is Ian Lopuck, ppcian.com, sharing my passion here on YouTube for dividend growth investing. Just as a disclaimer, and as a full disclosure, I am long on IBM, as I discussed earlier. As a disclaimer, this is just my passion. I'm just sharing fun entertainment videos here on YouTube. This is not investment advice. I'm not a licensed financial advisor. If you are going to pursue investing, make a big financial decision or any financial decision, please consult your financial advisor. And so what you're watching here is just for your fun and entertainment, just sharing my story and my passion with everyone here. If you enjoyed today's video, I invite you to please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next dividend growth investing video.